It is now my pleasure to call on Honourable Member, Associate Professor Razwana Begum Abdul Rahim to make her inaugural speech in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, the National Productivity Fund Amendment Bill expands the purposes for which the monies in the National Productivity Fund may be withdrawn and utilised. I support the bill. The fund was set up in 2010 to provide a range of initiatives related to productivity enhancement and continuing education. This includes supporting productivity improvements for specific sectors and industries, as well as developing infrastructures and tools to raise productivity across the economy. Productivity growth reduces production costs and increases returns on investment, some of which provide greater income for business owners and investors, or enable businesses to pay their staff higher wages. In Budget 2023, a 4 billion top-up was provided and investment promotion was included as a supportable activity. The amendment to this bill is necessary as it provides greater flexibility with the usage of funds to build capabilities and anchor quality investments. As shared by SMS Chi earlier, I agree investment is important, cornerstone of Singapore, and I commend the government's focus on developing the capability of our workforce. Mr. Speaker, I declare my interest as the head of the program in Public Safety and Security at Singapore University of Social Sciences. I believe skills development is central to improving productivity. In turn, productivity is an important source of improved living standards and growth. We also know that education, training, and lifelong learning foster a cycle of higher productivity, more employment of better quality, income growth, and development. I view skills development as crucial in improving productivity and fostering growth. This bill aligns with SUSS's intention in developing capabilities to enhance workforce productivity and overall competitiveness. While I acknowledge the potential benefits of this expansion, I have some minor concerns. As reported by Minister of State for the Minister of Trade and Industry, Low Yan Ling, in Parliament on 2nd March 2023, over the past 5 years, Singapore's National Productivity Fund has disbursed more than 1 billion across 47 government projects related to productivity improvement and CET, continuing education and training. About half of the funds from the NPF are allocated to CET programs. It is heartening to note from SMSG the number of individuals who have benefited from CET. However, as we broaden the fund's usage, it is essential to ensure that the quantum allocated for CET is not reduced. At this juncture, I would like to clarify the measures in place to safeguard the use of funds of CET. May I propose implementing a mandated minimum allocation of funds for CET-related activities and ring-fencing funds dedicated solely to employee training and development. This will prevent the diversion of resources to other areas. Additionally, I'm interested in understanding the mechanisms in place to monitor the return on investments from CET initiatives. As the nature of work evolves rapidly, we need to assess the effectiveness of CET programs and their adaptability to the changing work landscape. A continuous and sustained approach is essential to support employees who may face job displacement due to technology and automation. On that note, the NPF supports the work of the 23 Industrial Transformation Map. Some of the larger projects funded by the NPF include sector-specific schemes like Construction Productivity and Capability Fund, as well as schemes that support enterprise and workforce transformation like the Inclusive Growth Programme and the Skills Future Enterprise Credit Scheme. Projects supported by NPF complement our wider range of schemes and projects in driving productivity improvement. As we evolve and to ensure that no one is left behind, I believe we should also consider expanding the outreach of NPF to include sectors that engage gig economy workers. With the growth of digital platforms, the gig economy is booming, an ideal win-win situation for both the employers and job seekers. by providing a flexible workforce at a nominal cost to the employers. However, the sustainability and employment prospects of gig workers are questionable. Is there any consideration given to how NPF could also extend and support the development and growth of gig workers? I am concerned about equity in education for our workforce. Equity in education refers to ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their background or circumstances, have fair and equal access to educational opportunities and resources and support to develop their skills and reach their full potential. It aims to remove barriers and disparities that may hinder certain groups from accessing quality education and training, thereby promoting a level playing field for everyone in the workforce. Inclusivity is vital in our approach to productivity enhancement. May I suggest we consider upskilling workers across the board, including people with disabilities, women re-entering the workforce, and individuals in contact with the law. Moreover, as we focus on innovation and with the expansion arising from this bill, I would like to suggest that we direct specific sectors as they tap on the funds to engage in research and development, specifically in supporting initiatives like the Singapore Green Plan. Finally, I am pleased to see measures in place to ensure accountability and governance, with the revision granting the Productivity Fund Administration Board the authority to inquire into and verify the accuracy of statements or information provided in application for financing or incentives. I would like to seek clarification regarding any past instances of infringement and the steps taken to address them. It is crucial to maintain transparency and uphold high standards when it comes to the usage of the fund. I trust that we have established guidelines to monitor the administrative aspect of fund allocation, particularly in delivering CET programs. Considering the fund will be used to anchor more quality investments in Singapore, I propose placing a stronger emphasis on the content and quality of the CET programs offered. To achieve this, it is vital to establish oversight mechanisms that can effectively assess the excellence of these programs and their impact on Singaporeans. Skills development should be an integral part of our broader employment and development strategies. Therefore, I believe there is a strong correlation between the quality of CET programs and improved job prospects for Singaporeans. I appreciate the efforts to enhance the NPF and its administration. I believe this revision is a positive step towards advancing productivity and continuous learning in our nation. By addressing the concerns raised, I believe we can ensure that the funds are effectively utilized to benefit both employers and employees. Mr. Speaker, clarification notwithstanding, I conclude in support of the bill. Thank you.